Hi everyone, this is immigration lawyer Mustafa Setin. Today I want to talk about the naturalization process. We get a lot of questions about this. Well, it is technically another procedure, another petition before the USCIS. You fill out a form, file it, and you get an interview. Basically, there are requirements to naturalizing, becoming a US citizen. You have to be, first of all, a permanent resident, and you must be continuously residing in the United States for 5 years. And you have to have a good moral character, which usually involves not being involved with any criminal enforcement, not being arrested, paying your taxes, and and how long is the process? That's the most common question we get. And unfortunately, the answer is it depends because there are a lot of factors at play here. Usually, USCIS announces the processing times for specific petitions pending. And now the announced time frame, the processing time for an N400 naturalization application is for Newark, it's around 14 months to 17 months. For New York, it's around 16 months to 26 months. So the time frame is quite wide. And also, we should note that because of the current pandemic, ongoing pandemic, the figures here are bound to increase because as of March, when this whole situation kicked in, USCIS had to adopt to the CDC guidelines, and because of that, they had to limit the number of people physically present in their offices and the amount of interviews they can schedule decrease drastically. And because of that, there are backlogs, and we can safely assume that the announced timeframes will be a lot longer, much longer. But you can always get the process started. And if you have questions about qualifying, seek out to a experienced immigration lawyer. We can always do free consultations over the phone to figure out the basics. And usually the problems we run into are after becoming a permanent resident, spending too much time out of the country, even if the period of stay outside is less than 180 days, it could, if you have a lot of trips, in total, the amount of time you spend outside is, more than you spent inside the country. It could be a problem in terms of establishing continuous residence. And let's say you have another inadmissibility concern. It's not common, but you get arrested and you're charged for a crime, you get convicted. These are all matters to consider before applying for naturalization. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you for listening to us. And if you find our videos, as usual, useful, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.